Liverpool to Portsmouth, yeah, that chorus got the crowd screaming.
Okay folks, those of you that have been watching my videos for a while know that this has been my baby for the last 2 years. Awesome machine. I just recently, a bit of a story here, just recently I cashed in my coins. Had almost $400 in coins, gold coins, that this little girl detected. I also had a couple of pieces of gold that I cashed in. I took to a gold buyer and I got $150 there. And what else? There was something else as well, I've forgotten. Anyway, there was another little piece of jewellery that I got $20 for. Yeah, anyway, so I sold those. I sold my Phantom 3 drone, and that allowed me to buy that. So I haven't opened it yet. I'm going to unbox it with you guys watching. Really excited about this. Yeah, something new to learn, which is a bit of a worry, but I guess for me there's the lightweightness, if that's a word even, and so it's slightly lighter than the AT Pro, and the ergonomics of it, just the actual hold it in your hand. I don't know whether I've mentioned I've got osteoarthritis in my wrists and fingers, and it gets quite painful. So, you know, I'm alright for a couple of hours, but then it starts to hurt, and it'll hurt for days after it. So the whole idea is that yeah, I can hopefully detect a little bit easier with this, as well as anyone who owns an AT Pro, uses an AT Pro, knows that they're not good on the beach. I don't care what anybody says, they're hopeless when it comes to wet sand. They just are, simple as that. Turn your sensitivity all the way down, ground balance over and over and over, and Garrett will tell you, you know, that'll fix the problem, but it just never does. It's just no good for the beach, folks. Simple as that. Anyway, so here's this. It's the Equinox 800. So yeah, look, it is what it is. I'll open it up and we'll leave the camera rolling while we open it and have a look what's inside. So there's the price tag on it. I actually I paid less than that. I paid $1,250, and then I bought it because I bought it through eBay. eBay had a code thing at the, you know, a promotion at the time with 5% off. So code pick 5. So I ended up paying $1,187, I think it was, in the end. So over $100 savings. So I was happy with that. And I bought it from a company called Open Range. They're based in Toowoomba in Queensland, through eBay, like I said. But look, the guys up there were fantastic to deal with. So yeah, anyway, I'd recommend them. Alright, I'll turn the camera off briefly while I get it set up to record the unboxing. My apologies for that horrible yellow wall over there too, guys. I don't normally see it because I'm, you know, it's hidden in the garden there, but I did some pruning and yeah, it's showing up, so I'm just lazy. I just got to get over there and paint it, match the rest of the house colour. But anyway, here we go. So that's the mob in Toowoomba. That's the receipt. Alright, what do we got? Contents, battery charging recommendation. We'll have a look at that later on. Getting started guide, and one in Russian. That's always handy. We've got the coil. In the box there we've got all the bits and pieces. It's the arm cuff, the wireless module. It has wireless headphones, this fella. Screen protectors. Chuck that over there, get it out of the way. And another box here. You can tell I'm a professional at this, can't you? I'm going to guess they're the headphones. Headphone manual. Charging cable in there. They're pretty sweet. So I'll put them back in the case. Put those. This actual unit itself. That's pretty cool. Geez, it's light. Must be cheap aluminium. It's really light. Does that look like what's in the box? What sort of surprised me is there's no instructional DVD. I would have thought there would be. Anyway, I better go online and have a look for that. Because when it comes to reading instruction manuals, I just don't do it. Right folks, here's the beast assembled. She's a sweet looking piece of goods. A little tag there with my target ID numbers on there just so I know what I'm looking for while I'm setting it up, while I'm getting used to the beast. A very different animal to the AT Pro. Big learning curve. So yeah, I can't wait to get out there and do some serious digging with it. Alrighty, so this the result of two hunts. One I did at a permission I've had for a while. I've been over it before with the AT Pro. I found a few things in the past. I found a rising sun over there. Found a few pennies and half pennies and all the usual stuff you get with a house that age. So this time it seems the Knox really likes digging out the 5-cent pieces. Picked up quite a few of those, a couple of 2-cent pieces, a couple of 1-cent pieces. That looks like a clock piece, and then I don't know whether that'll come through on the camera or not, but that's a really awesome Queensland Railway button. It says Queensland Railways around the edge, has the crown in the middle of it. So that's really cool. Okay, so hunt number 2. I went to a local sports field. Yeah, I went to a local sports field and it's heavily used, really heavily used. I thought I'd put it in, discriminate anything out below 20 and just go and hunt $1 and $2 coins. There wasn't any, so somebody obviously detects that park and coin shoots that park anyway. So yeah, no $1 and $2 coins, but they did miss these. There's a 1943 sixpence and a 1916 threepence. So I was stoked to come up with those, and they sung up beautifully. They weren't deep; they're probably only 3 inches deep, but they sung up beautifully. So look, I don't love the Knox yet. I like it. I'm still in love with my AT Pro, but I think the Knox will be a game changer. Just the different profiles you've got, you know, your beach profile and stuff like that, which will come in handy, which, you know, I've never been able to use the AT Pro on the beach. So yeah, interesting. I'm looking forward to it. Off to Ballon in a couple of weeks and I'll give it a good hit on the sand down there and see what we can't come up with. Alright, so yeah, there's my bag of junk from the old property permission, and it is junk, there's nothing in there. It's all non-ferrous, mind you. There's no iron. It's all spring and ring pulls. bits of cast aluminium there, some bottle caps, bits of brass, a big chunk of lead there. So yeah, early days, but we're going to love the beast. We're going to master the beast. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. In the other video I was saying that I made partial decision on this because of ergonomics and the weight of it, and it is heaps lighter than the AT Pro, and as you can see, just the profile of the thing, it sits nicely in the hand, sits nicely on the arm, and it carries, distributes the weight a lot better than the AT Pro. So I've only done a couple of hours with it, but so far in that respect, more than happy. So I did forget to show you this little token, guys. It's a sweet little token, property of it's OK Amusements or something like that. And it says, you know, for amusement only. Wish I could read it. Anyway, very cool find. I'm happy to have that. You'll be able to read it there for sure. Flip them over. There you go. Cheers.